In this chapter, I'd like to talk about profound change which happened to me during my darkest hour, during my perfect storm, that made me realize that everything in the world outside of us is a reflection of what is inside of us. But before, I'd like to ask you this question. Do you feel you are a reflection of external world and circumstances around you? Or your external world is a reflection of what is inside of you? Think for a moment about this. And in the meantime, let me share my experience finding out the answer to this question. When I was in the darkest hours, I didn't know what to do, but I knew one thing for sure. I don't want to try to control and fix everything anymore, because that exactly led me where I was. And I knew for sure that control and focus on the external outside world is not where I wanted to go. At the same time, someone special appeared in my life. Someone who I knew before, but not in this context. And as saying goes, when student is ready, teacher appears. That is exactly what happened to me. When someone I knew asked me how I was doing, and I told everything, I just opened it up. And this amazing human being, an incredible experience in psychology, spirituality, and life, offered me his help to come to him. He had a professional background in psychology, inner healing, and of course I agreed. We started our first session when he introduced me to hypnosis and the concept of inner child. And I can tell you that moment changed everything. It was my third miracle, as I call it. We all have inner child, and we all have different relationship and different level of connection with our inner child. I realized at that moment I didn't have connection for more than 30 years, even more, with my inner child, and my inner child was really, really, really hurt and forgotten. When I experienced my inner child and our connection and I understood it, I actually felt love from me to me. And this was the most profound change in my understanding of love, which changed everything in my life, as this love and connection is a basis of every loving relationship and connection in our lives. This is the basis of everything. All other relationships with everyone, with anyone, they stem from this relationship with your inner self, with your inner child. Once I understood it, I began my true healing. Not the kind that you can track or measure, that you can control, but the kind that brings you back to your life. I realized something profound. Everything I had been trying to fix on the outside was actually a reflection of what needed love on the inside. This was the start of my true awakening to the love inside me. In the next chapter, I'll share how this journey within me unfolded and how it led me to a most transformational experience I could not even dream about. I see you there.